EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
That's sweet.
Oh, boy, you tripping.
Wow, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Me, chill out, nigga. You tripping, bro. You tripping, nigga. Big nigga. Nah, it's 7.
As of this morning, summer officially over.
You
It's
busy?
time for our
How you score?
and we're underway on EA Sports.
Oh. For what? What you mean? Wait, what you talking about? On the 1? I don't know what you're talking about, but refresh my memory. Yeah, I think so. I'm my mama. No. Remember? No, I'm my mama. No. Yeah. What? So you want to bet me? Cause we can go back. Cause you remember?
On first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is the defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He takes us for 3 to the 29. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Nah, you can have some ball.
Looking to throw. He finds Lynch. It's complete.
You got the Texans.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Nobody.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down now, Hickman. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
At 8 for $10?
Yeah.
That might be some.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. But he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run on first down. Hickman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Joe.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I tried to do another corner. He's going to do me another corner. They'll try the left side. Hickman. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. I'm going to go nigga Deshaun Watson, bro. Fuck it.
Back to throw here.
Bro, send me Lee. I'm trying to play my 2nd game.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Like
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, monster.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Monster. Formation T. Formation T.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Formation T.
Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of it.
It ain't sugar in there?
He's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job to keep that guy.
How you feel, though?
They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
I know you hear me talking to you, nigga.
You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Denver offense at the line, ready to
go. I know you hear me, nigga.
Very fortunate this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
Oh, what the
They
fuck?
didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the side?
That's one play, man.
That was planned going into it.
Yeah, that's one play,
To
man.
not get the first down.
iPhone?
The defense have to hold.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this
we
game.
good.
Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch back in the yard.
We good, man.
We'll see what his offense can do.
Like you talking about.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. We saw the catch there, right? He made it.
Nigga, number 2 player, man.
Elusive as maybe someone else you would put it.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a small. That's
Oh, man, hell nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Have your shit, though, but I ain't gonna lie, though. It's a nigga in here that you need to play, though. My mama.
Gotta play me, big fella.
My mama, that nigga there.
I'm in my franchise game right now, bro. Hold up.
Because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch
Yeah, I'm in a 13-man franchise game.
He gets this one to Boyd. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, oh, yeah, nigga. You know he's coming over there, nigga. You know what time it is, nigga. He's coming. Yeah, it is right,
He
nigga.
loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
But sorry, they don't act like I ain't beat you in Madden or something, nigga. You feel me? You feel me? I don't even remember, bro, honestly. Don't try it, bro. Don't try it, bro. Don't try that shit. What's wrong with you, nigga?
No.
Hell nah, I don't remember. Nah, you probably did beat me, though. You probably did, though. Yeah, nigga, stop playing.
Can't you locate
I
it?
see what type of nigga you is.
No, you can locate it.
You is, bro. I see what type of nigga you
Oh,
is. So you play just like the nigga Chris.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
birthday
started.
too,
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking about that nigga we having flash and shit. There it is. Touchdown. Come on, mama, nigga had that nigga. Oh,
make sure you move the ball to their
nah,
territory.
I hit that nigga the other day though.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
You really a winner, bro.
With a 2nd and 10.
No, mama, bro. You on that TV shit, man. Nigga, you don't think I know about that shit?
They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Nigga, you do that same shit, Chris, do that nano shit, bro. You cheesy. Yeah, Chris know what it is.
I don't know what the hell you talking about, bro.
Alright, bro. Alright. Now, nigga, got amnesia.
This nigga saying, can we blitz more niggas? Can we blitz more niggas that could block? That's real football.
Nigga, no, nigga. No, it ain't, nigga. It's a fucking glitch, nigga. Nigga, come on, mom. I ain't nigga gay, nigga. You nigga gay, nigga.
How we gay?
Nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Stop playing with me, bro. I don't know why you playing with me, bro. Yeah, nigga, stop playing. I know you gonna get for that bitch ass.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
Yeah, stop, what, bro? Yeah, come on, what, nigga? Come on, what, nigga? That's clamps, nigga. Clamps, nigga.
Throw it out.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, thug. Come on.
There's nothing available there for him.
Yeah, taken right at the 35. Now a hit and a
Do that, nigga, yeah! Sit that hell, come on. Get out of there. Get out of there, nigga. Yeah.
Sitting in special teams meetings.
Why you thought you was gonna be in this class, nigga?
I'll be right back. I gotta join this stream.
We're going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
On first down, here's Breeden. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Throw left side, complete. It's Lynch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying in the ground game.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Breeden. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And his kick here is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's a 2nd and 7. Dancing to his left. And an alley to run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check three.
2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Watch the eye on the ball. Get it.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is taken at about the 14. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
On 1st down, it's Williamson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? 70, Indy. We own it. High five. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Big dance. 5. 36.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Hey, you got 3 down. Check. Lucky.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Throwing again. Going deep downfield.
That was a good play,
and that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run the counter. Williamson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Well, pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Single. Check 15. Check. Cross.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got some space here. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
We got 4. Check 3.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yo, faster!
They'll drop the throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go. Let's go. 8, 3. Hey, orbit.
My game. All day. Kill. Watch twist.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Ready.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And an alley to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This time, Jackson will throw it. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, stays up. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make...
He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Get it.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's terrible. Not long.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
That was ridiculous.
Check 31. Shift. Check nickel.
Any weapon. Smooth.
Check 43. Kill.
Down, jackrabbit. Come on.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Snap.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
6 guard. Check 6 guard.
SOS. Yep.
SOS.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williamson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williamson, and he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. 17 yards on the pickup. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Williamson, there he goes again, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now it's Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 1. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They go play action here on first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And an alley to run. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Raiders.
Slam, slam, slam.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Check 9, check 9.
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Single, slop, slop. Hey,
Now it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. 43. Check 49. Check. Under 10, under 10, 10. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
To throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And some room to roam now. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williamson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On second down, it's Williamson, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Still an important piece of... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempted from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
That's it, buddy. We got work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on it.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there for Denver, 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.